Hello and welcome to the Zwift Run channel with me, Chris. Thanks for joining me here on this Saturday afternoon. A dark, wintry, cold Saturday afternoon. But I'm going to be here for the next, half an hour, 45 minutes to do a run on Zwift, to hopefully entertain you a little bit. And hopefully some of you are joining me on the run on Zwift as well. Before I go anywhere, I just want to say thank you to Stephen for inviting me onto his channel in what we hope will be a regular slot here on a Saturday afternoon stroke evening. And really looking forward to it. So today we are going to be doing Run in the Park, and I'll just, it's going to start any moment now, so we will just switch screens. There we go. So yeah, as I say, we've got just about half a minute to go, just to speed up the treadmill a little bit. I can see Clive has joined us on the YouTube chat there, as has Tina. Hello to both of you. So Tina's not going to be running. She's just going to be watching, nice and warm by her fire. And we're off. Right, I'm just going to speed up a little bit here. There we go. We just sort the technology out and then... So yeah, as I say, we're doing Run in the Park, 5 kilometre run, and I'm going to treat it as a little bit of a progression run. So we're going to start off at 10 kilometres per hour or 6 minutes per kilometre pace, and then for every kilometre, we're just going to speed it up a little bit. I must say, well, it's 12 degrees here in my garden office, where I have my treadmill and my live streaming set up, but my feet are really cold, so I'm hoping as we do this first kilometre they're going to warm up a little bit. Hello to Heather, who's joined the chat as well. So if you're watching the live stream, do say hello in the chat. Let me know if you're actually running this event as well. Got 46 people running this event, quite popular. So yeah, for anyone that doesn't know me already, my name's Chris. I do have my own YouTube channel. It's called Here We Are Running. So do go check that out. We do races, training vlogs, reviews of all sorts of running kit. And you'll see lots of videos dating back over the last few years on there. If you like it, then why not subscribe to it? The new content has been a bit slow to come out in recent months. Hoping that will change. Just been a bit busy with work-related stuff recently. But normally what we used to do was have a training series and vlogs coming out on a weekly basis. And I hope to get back into that either over Christmas or in the new year, as I train for an event, which I haven't decided what it is yet, for springtime. So Clive's saying it's 4.2 degrees in his Cornish Zwift garage. Well, that is cold. That is very cold. And he's running in his boxer shorts. Oh, wow. A little bit warmer here where I am. I was wondering whether I got my fan out, but I've decided against that. I don't think it's really necessary. So I used to be quite a regular runner on Zwift. Used to form quite an important part of my training, but like all of my running of recent months, the volume's gone down, and when I have been running, it's mainly been outdoors. But over the last few weeks, I've been getting back into the Zwift running and finding I'm enjoying that again. And in fact, because the whole reason why my running has dropped in terms of volume in recent months, it's mainly work-related stuff, just not getting the opportunity to get the shoes out and get on and do a run in the way I used to, and became very inconsistent in my running. I found that actually by using Zwift, it's much easier just to schedule a run. For example, where I work is from home, and this is a garden office, and you can't see it from here on the camera, but over that direction is my desk and my work setup. So there's no real excuse to not find time to, during a break from work or in the evenings, just to get on the treadmill, even if it's not a long run, then just to get on the treadmill and get some runs done. So we're going to have to try and keep that going over the winter and spring. So yeah, Tina's commenting on the Run Hub, which is what we named this garden office back when it was built, back in lockdown time frame. And yeah, we've upgraded it a little bit, Tina. So we've got some improved lighting set up here, and we've also got the ability to see the comments on a separate screen to the screen that I'm actually using for Zwift. And I think we've got the second camera as well. I don't think that existed previously. So yeah, just improving things slightly. And Clive's agreeing, Zwift is very convenient. And that he really needs to get back into the Cornish coast path soon. The arc of attrition is fast approaching. Oh wow, Clive, that sounds like a really good event, a really challenging one too. Right, so we're not far off the first kilometre now, and we'll be ready for a speed increase once we hit 1 kilometre mark. So the arc of attrition, Clive is saying, is 100 miles around the Cornish coast. I've seen videos of it on YouTube. Looks really good event to do, and very challenging. And Stephen's going to be there live streaming the event as well. Wow. Well, I'll definitely be tuning in for that then. Right, I need to increase speed. That's the trouble when I'm talking, I forget. Right, so we've gone up to 5.5 kilometers per hour, or 5:43 per kilometer pace. We'll just hold this pace for the next kilometre and then we'll go again. In terms of my race plans, in terms of what I've got coming up, as I say, I do want to have a goal race in the spring. My last goal race was really spring of this year. That was the Brighton Marathon. But I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing next year. And I haven't really done many races at all since Brighton back in April. Done one that's local to me, half marathon. And in fact, I've got a race coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to be running the Weybridge 10K tomorrow morning. So this is a little warm up before that. Not going for a time or anything. Going to enjoy the event. Might do something like this. Might try and treat it as a sort of progression throughout it. See if I can negative split it. Come in with some sort of reasonable time based on current levels of fitness. But we'll see how we go. But the Weybridge 10K is a race that I've done before. It's quite a nice setting. Starts and finishes right on the River Thames. Weybridge, for those who don't know, is kind of along the Thames, outskirts of London. And yeah, as I said, I did it before, but that was in the summertime frame. I think it was quite warm that day. They've moved the event to the winter for the last couple of years. But the weather tomorrow I think is going to be ideal running conditions. Hopefully there's a good crowd there. It used to be an event that was put on by a company called AAT Events, but that company's gone out of business. And a very large running events company based in the UK called Run Through, they've acquired some of the events that were previously put on by AAT Events. So yeah, Run Through asked me to invited me down to take part and film the event. So that's where I'll be tomorrow morning. So Clive's saying, is that Weybridge in Cornwall? No, it's definitely not. It's Weybridge along the River Thames. And Tina's putting Clive right on that one. Because she grew up around that area. Oh, great. Be glad to hear my feet are warming up. Clive, how's your temperature looking now? Is it still really cold there in your boxers? Or is it starting to warm up a bit on your treadmill? Yeah, my feet I could feel them. They were going a little bit numb. It was so cold in here before we started the live stream. But now they're fine. We've got a little group running with us here now. It's nice to have Clive's there. A couple of other people. If you're running and watching, thanks for keeping me company. Right, we're approaching that second kilometre where I'm going to increase the speed again. Let's go up to 11 kilometres per hour, just under 5.5 minutes per kilometre pace. I should probably give advance warning of that, shouldn't I? For anyone that's watching. Sorry about that. Try and remember for the next one. So Clive has taken his jumper off and it's already increased up to 5 degrees in his garage. I imagine, Clive, it gets really hot in your garage, does it, in the summertime, and really cold in the winter. So you probably look forward to the autumn and spring, where it's probably more reasonable temperatures. So Tina's saying heart rate looks good. Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. It's not. It's a bit higher because I'm not as fit as I used to be. But I have been finding on Zwift that the heart rate's actually not been too bad at all. So that's good. I like to train at a lowish heart rate. Zone 2 for me is often good. If this was a longer run, I would do more of it in zone 2. 136 beats per minute is zone 3 for me, based on normal measurements, not on whatever Zwift calls it. But yeah, zone 3 would be zone 3. But I'd probably, to keep myself in zone 2, I'd have to stay at 6 minutes per kilometre pace, or a little bit under. So we are going above that today, and we can see the heart rate increasing as the pace gets a little bit more and the distance gets a little bit more as well. So we've got a thumbs up there from Mr. Cousins himself. And Victoria's watching as well. Hello, Victoria. So 52 people taking part. We're 26, so we're smack bang in the middle of the pack. John Farrell's joined the chat. Hello, John. I'm hoping the quality of tonight's live stream is good. If you are finding any problems with the cameras or the audio or the music volume or anything like that, do let me know. I can't guarantee I'll fix it now, but I'll have a look at it before the next one. But also it'd be quite good to know that whether this is sort of, especially the audio, it's hard to tell when you're setting it all up whether or not the audio is actually going to be all at the right sort of levels. So the idea is to not have the music blaring out too loudly, at the same time being able to hear my voice okay. So we can see that heart rate continuing to build up very gradually. Victoria's saying excellent quality. That's good to hear. So Clyde's saying that he's going to be live streaming tomorrow at noon, and he believes that Stephen's going to be live streaming in the evening during the England football game. Yeah, all very exciting times in the World Cup, isn't it? Right, we're going to go up again, this time by another 15 odd seconds per kilometre pace. So yeah, we're at 5:13 per kilometre, or 11.5 kilometres per hour now. Yes, I just peeked in at today's score. See the, well, it's certainly towards the end of the match, it looked like the USA were going out. I suspect that's complete now. And the Netherlands have gone through. Let's hope that England will follow in their tracks. I think we've got a very talented team. We've shown in 2 of the games so far what that team can do. But now the games really, really count. And I thought it was really interesting that in the group stages, not one single team won all 3 of their group games. Perhaps Brazil could have, had they stuck with their strongest starting lineup, but they made quite a few changes, didn't they? Which may have had an impact. So Tina's also agreeing that the quality is great. Music and voice just right. That's good to know. Thanks, Tina. And John has just finished work. That's good. It's always good to finish work. The close saying, just to let you know, Chris, everyone here loves pineapple on the pizza. I don't know the background to this story, but I'm guessing not everyone on here does like that from the emojis that are coming up. Personally, I do like that. Ham and pineapple pizza. Right, so just to let you know what I'm going to do when we come up to the final kilometre. Going to so we'll bring the speed up to 5 kilometres per hour, but we're also, as we sort of go through that final kilometre, we're going to keep increasing the speed, and we'll finish with a little bit of a sprint, just to get my legs going, give them a bit of speed before my race tomorrow. Clive saying, if you go to Pizza Express in Eastbourne, take your own pineapple. It's not on the menu. And Tina's saying, oh Chris, not you as well. What's wrong with pineapple on pizza? Ham and pineapple. It's a classic. Oh dear, John's had some Tesco substitution issues, I think. Right, so not far away from the final kilometre. I suppose if you have pineapple on your pizza, that's one of your 5 a day. Then you've got tomato as well. That's another one, isn't it? Put a few mushrooms on there. That's another one. Right, let's get ready to increase again. Here we go. So we're just under 5 minutes per kilometre pace now. Do 100 metres at this, then we'll go again. Oh, right, we go again. Twelve and a half kilometres per hour now. We go again in a moment. Right, we're up to 13 kilometres per hour, 4:37 per kilometre pace. Stephen's in the chat. He said the setup looks good. Thanks, Stephen. Right, let's go again. So we're 4:26 per kilometre pace now. We're going to finish this under 4 minutes per kilometre pace, just to let you know. Right, stretching the legs a little bit more now. Heart rate well and truly in zone 4 for me. But still able to talk quite freely. Increasing the speed again. Right, now we're at 4 minutes per kilometre pace, 15 kilometres per hour. Coming up for the final 200 metres. Final 100. We can see the finish line. And there we go. Ooh. All right, just wait for the treadmill to slow down a little bit. Ooh. Nice to put a bit of an effort in there at the end, and we finished it in just under 28 minutes. Average pace of 5:35 per kilometre. Not sure if that was accurate or not. Never sure whether it counts the the bit that you're sort of not really doing anything at the start or not, but anyway, there we go. Let me put the screen on again. There we go. Right, let's catch up with some comments. Heather liked the countdown at the start of the live stream. Thanks, Heather. Tina's saying, thank you, Chris, for the stream. And well done. Great running. Thanks, Tina. Clive saying, well done. Chris, nice setup. Thank you, Clive. And Stephen saying, well done, Chris. Yoko is saying, hello, Mr. Beale. Thanks. Now to the Mount Ventoux. Big help. Thanks. Thank you. Victoria saying, well done. Clive saying, thank you, Chris. See you again. Next time, 10k next time. Maybe. We'll see. Clive saying, have a good evening, everyone. See you again next time. Cheers. Bye-bye. And Heather is saying, thank you, Chris. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Yeah, do enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. My first one on the Zwift Run channel. Certainly not the last. I will definitely be back next week, and hopefully pretty much every Saturday afternoon or evening. Do come and join me, either running on Zwift or by watching the live stream and chatting along in the chat. Anyway, guys, I shall leave you there. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.